Hi, I'm Jay, and I've been wondering, did Trump know that he was hurting Poilievre's campaign with the threats of 51st state and tariffs? It seems like we went from a guaranteed conservative majority to the Liberals actually being competitive and running on one issue only, that Trump won't own Canada. In the States, Trump is well known for being very media savvy. He knows the Democrats and the media hate him and oppose him reflexively, and he uses that. He keeps them reactive and emotional and fixated on the latest red meat he's thrown them. Does Trump have that same level of savvy with Canadian media and politicians and the public? Did he know he'd be hurting the Conservatives politically? I think yes, he did, even when he prefers conservative policies. Then why did he do it? Because the Canadian election outcome is secondary. Trump has a larger goal that plays out after the Canadian election, and that goal is served by threatening Canada, enough that Canada takes the threat seriously. Compare this to Trump's Panama threats. The Panama population and government went very patriotic and anti-Trump, and they said, "We'll fight." And a short while later, they caved in and started to dismantle Chinese control and influence of the canal at both ends. And they said they'd look into lowering U.S. ship passage rates. Why did Panama cave in? Because they took Trump's threats seriously. Look at Greenland. Trump threatens Denmark and Greenland, and they respond feeling betrayed and patriotic and very anti-Trump. And shortly thereafter, Denmark agrees to $1 billion more in funding for Greenland. And shortly after that, we will see the U.S. military basing agreement being updated. And we'll also see upgraded Arctic security in North America with the willing cooperation of Denmark and Greenland. And that happened because Greenland and Denmark took Trump's threats seriously. Let's look at Canada through that same lens. Trump threatens us with tariffs and 51st state talk, and the population and politicians respond. We'll fight back, we'll stand up. We become very patriotic and very anti-Trump. After the election, Canada will cave on border security, on drugs, on money laundering, on triads and cartels, on non-tariff trade barriers. Because Canada takes Trump's threats seriously. That reactive, anti-Trump sentiment in Canada is part of the Trump strategy. He wants us thinking, maybe he really would do it. And that softens us to saying yes at the negotiating table to Trump's real aims. If you'd like to see a deeper dive on Trump's real aims with Canada, click on this video, Why Carney Can't Win Against Trump.